Hello. Hello, sweet squirrels. We got a lot to do today on this Whip Wednesday. How are y'all? How are my people, my squirrels? Oh, my squirrels. You don't want to hear that. Hey, Flower Tammy. I'm terrific. How are you? Blessed, 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 and hallelujah. I put on some different shoes with some different inserts, and oh my gosh, my feet feel so much better. Hallelujah. Praise report. I'll wait on a few more folks to come in, but I am bound and determined to shout out a lot of nutty buddies. And I'm just going to go over them. Howdy, David. I'm so sorry I missed your topic Tuesday, but David's going to go on right after me today. Right, David? Wednesday free for all, which is alive. It doesn't mean we're going to be fighting. It's just kind of a anything goes sort of live, I do believe. Hey, Whisper, Katrina Raid. Woo! I would have been there. I was getting ready, and I did that blindfold challenge that was so crazy. Hey, Diane Sharp, Zach Mukbangs and more. And let me look here. Maribel, hey honey. Dana, Triple C. And Dana did the most amazing thing, and I'll tell you about that a little bit later. She rounded up her gang this morning on her, it was on her craft hour, right, Dana? She rounded up people to do gifts for the my Moss Stitch Challenge. Oh my gosh, and I'm going to read those out in a little while. Life in Stitches, that's our Stephanie. Bonnie Got Knits. There's Katrina. Thank you, honey, for bringing your raid over. There's Coco that did my beautiful. Got this up here, which our Jessica Noble did. And I got to find out where our Jessica Noble is. But Coco did this amazing. Sandy got me this. Sandy, our left is right, but Coco made my amazing logo. And Sandy did the first thing with it. Left is right. Y'all, one of these days when I get my junk together, stuff all in one sock, as we used to say, except we didn't say stuff. Hey, Missy and Dina and Pat and Becky, Maribel, Ingrid, Sylvia. Oh, Yarn Geek Ginger's in the house. My Ashley Stitching Ain't Easy. I was just watching her. She did. Ashley, so sweet. And she did How Much Can I Crochet in a Day? And OMG. Y'all got to watch that. Oh, thank you, Whisper. I try to fix up for y'all. Y'all know these are my 99-cent tops that I got in Concord when I was hanging out with my daughter, but I decided it needed a little pink in it. I did this first, then I decided, well, I wanted to wear my, was it I Love Loopy Tracy? I think it was that made, I think she made it and gave this to me. I'm pretty sure she did. My Tina earrings. So I just mixed up these springy colors with a little bit of pink. Put on makeup for y'all. I'm not trying to get a man. I'm just trying to look a little less, well, not less granny-ish, but just look a little nicer for y'all. Q Linda, if I didn't say, Kathleen is here. Y'all so sweet. Thank you just for coming and seeing your granny. Let's see. Ginger says hey to me and hey to everybody. Sylvia says hey to me. And oh, thank you so much. I love you too. And she says she loves and hi everybody and God bless you all and amen to that. Dina's always coming in with a like and a share. So sweet to do that. Becky Bramlett says, hello, everybody. She was looking at my challenge. You did much better. I did better than you. I thought I'd do better. Oh, my gracious. I've always respected and admired sight-impaired folks or lots of impairments that folks have or challenges. Maybe they don't have limbs or paraplegics or quadriplegics or, whatever the disability is. And they just get along and do the best with what they have. It's amazing. David Browning, my college chum, is here. I think I said David because I've been trying to I missed David. Yeah, I did because I said he was coming on after me. I missed his topic Tuesday. Y'all make sure you see his new series. David, tell us what you're calling it. Monday Men, something like that. Madonna's here saying Stitch It Ain't Easy. Hey, BFF. Ford Man, a.k.a. Kenneth, is here from the Katrina raid. No, it's not your first time here, is it? I remember you being here, but maybe you commented or something. But thank you for being here, Kenneth. And Wendy Hooker and Hope is here. There's Katrina. I think I said her and thanked her for bringing her folks over with the raid. There's my Lisa coping with yarn. Ingrid is here. Ingrid's Inspirations. Life Talk with Liz, sweetheart. Terry Modest. I know how to say her name. Terry Modest Crochet. There's my sweet Mimi Cat Do. She says she's in the ad. She's probably out by now, but she is such a help. Such a help, as so many of you are. There's my blind stitches. Did you see? You just saw my blindfold challenge and you love it. I did an amazing job. Oh, you use a card. Wow, I didn't even think about that. There's our sweet Zach. I think I said mukbangs and more. Oh, Camille Vanilli's in the house. Woo! And woo to all of you. I made a new bell bracelet. Then I promptly found the second one I made. The first one's still hiding somewhere, but it's all good. Crochet in Agreement, Melissa, I think. Do I have that right? Deborah's here. Brenda. The newbie crocheter. She normally doesn't watch the book readings, but she decided to. The one from today, I think. And I just started that book. And y'all, for now, for the summer, for the winter, for any time, don't pay for Audible when you can have your own free Granny Audible. I've got lots and lots and lots of books by title. All you got to do is look in my playlist. And then you can just hit play all and go for, while you're crocheting, knitting, spinning, looming, whatever it is you do, diamond painting. You can hear lots of good stories. They're mostly, like family-friendly type stories. We got some classics. We got some... like Little House on the Prairie, Little Women, the whole series. But I found Good Wives that I had forgotten before. So that's what I just finished yesterday. But I found 2 more Louisa May Alcott books. Just started that one. It's called 8 Cousins. And then there's another one called, I think it's Roses in Bloom. And I just read the first chapter of that today, and it sounds like it's going to be a good one. Hey, Amanda Brotherton. So good to have you all. Dina's everybody's telling everybody howdy do, which is what we do over here. Whisper says she'll be watching and listening. as she tries to get the main part of this thing finished. I missed what this thing is, but I understand, girl. Y'all just, lurk as you need. Work and lurk. That's what I do, a whole bunch. Thank you, Liz. She says, please love on GrannyDee with the thumb love. Oh my gracious, we got 57 beautiful souls in here already. And we're coming up on the thumbs. We got 40. We could use 17 more to break even. Ingrid, said Ingrid. She's saying howdy to Brenda. Life and Stitches, got her. Coping with yarn, Lisa. There's our Christy. Hook me up, crochet with Christy in Tennessee. She says, I'll be here. I'm glad you are. Glad you all are. Tickle, tickle, tickled. And I know you can't be at all my lives and whatever. Replays are fine. Like David says, there's always replays. And that's what I did. I went back to some of David's Topic Tuesday. I missed his Topic Tuesday yesterday. And I missed his interviews. Well, I had seen parts of it, but I made sure I went back and got those. And ladies. And not just ladies, men folk too. He's interviewed the first two guys. The first one, I believe, was Daniel from Paw Ply Yarns. It's often here, and he may be here today. He's been one of our regulars pretty much lately. Cute as a button and gorgeous yarn. Hey, Crochet Nana Michelle and AJ. I'm seeing some other folks. Crotchety Clogger. I'll try and catch up. Trisha R. Melissa. Thank y'all all so much. But they cutie pies too. And that second one was too. There's Miguel. Who knows? So glad you're here, honey. And please tell Jill Fiber Floozy. I'm going to have to. Maybe you can tell me her schedules. I must have it all messed up. Hey, Joe, I seated you loud. You ain't got no butter? Oh, no, travesty. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yep, Melissa, crochet in agreement. I got something right. Woohoo! And I know she probably thinks she does this every time. Hey, Chrissy Cosmos. So good to have you. Angela Wright's here on her hubby John Wright's account, and that's totally fine. She always tells us who she is. Affordably Crafty Kim is here. And have you been seeing? I just saw one today. She had a whole buggy loaded up full of the limited time, or I think that's what the little blue sticker says on some of the wonderful things like the ripple cakes that I love, the cotton ripple cakes. They're just one of the ones that are going bye-bye. And the flex. This one's in a mess. Y'all know how I do. I'm a yarn proctologist. I asked Brenda, I told her I needed a sign that said that when I could afford one. I'll have to put it up here. Because I'm always digging in yarn's hind parts to find the start. Sometimes you get a big lump. But anyway, I've had these. These are nothing new that I've gotten. And as I'm digging out my yarn room in here, I'm finding gorgeous things. But today's Whip Wednesday, so we'll get into more of the yarns I'm finding a little bit later on. David says he keeps missing greetings, meaning you can't keep up with all the folks that are coming in. That's me. So I just say, hey, everybody. I love each and every one of you. And I always go back and get the replay so I can see what everybody's saying. Nancy's here, hooked on crochet. David does do Sunday readings of poetry also, and they are always very good. I love listening to them. We love David's voice, and the readings he chooses are really good. Nancy's hooked on crochet. Did I just say her? I said Liz is here. I think I got most all of you. Madonna. You know what Madonna's saying, and y'all are listening because there's 57 souls in here and 51 thumbs. We're coming up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Diana Apple's in the house. Brenda D. Mick is here. Just like to go through and see everybody. Olivia, Crochet Nana Michelle saying, Olivia and her brother are watching my Happy Mail. Okay. And hey to Olivia and brother when they see this, maybe. Joe said, guess who? Her, Lord Granny. He ain't got no butter, what you said. Can I get some cheese? Of course you can, Joe. Come on and get you some cheese. Trisha R's holding up thumbs. Melissa Fuller is here. Wendy Bell is here. Let's see. Just trying to run through and get everybody howdy. Crotchety Clogger saying, hey, Zach, what kind of diamond painting you getting? So he's really, I think, interested in that. There's our Daniel Pawply guy. I was just telling David I had watched part of the interviews that he did with you, and then the other fella, can't even remember the name right now, but y'all know how I am about that. Geraldine Darden is in the house. Hey, Raynette Ross. Welcome to all the newbies. Did y'all hear my sweet Crystal Bod give me a lovely shout out? She thought of me when she found that. That I think everybody thinks of you, Granny, when you see the word squirrel or see a squirrel. I know Marianne got me the squirrely blend of coffee, and Marianne, I like it fine. It's what I used to make my triple C this past time, and it's mighty good. But yeah, Crystal found some yarn, and she said she got it solely because that particular color, because the color name was squirrel. She gave me a lovely little shout out and put my link up and everything. So thank you. I got several folks who came over because of that lovely shout out. And then Joe and Dana are always helping me with getting new folks in the Squirrel Squad. So I am just appreciative of everybody. And I know some of the Squirrel Squad, some of you guys just invite your friends. Crotchety said, good to know. Glad you like it. I do. I really do. And David says, oh, yes, that yarn that Pawply got, what was it called? Ginger Bear. You gave him the idea to do, I think, orange, and you like pink and purple, so he put orange, pink, and purple together, and it's called Ginger Bear. And that yarn you could find at Daniel's store, his shop. Do I have something on me, or is it on the screen? Anyway, Daniel does own a yarn shop, and that is one of the custom colors he now has. Thank you, Life and Stitches, Stephanie, woo, for that super chat. Hey, Christy's Creations, trying to keep up with everybody that's here. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. And hook me up with Christy, says she's loving the K&C Willow yarns from Joann's right now. I don't have a Joann's, but I have seen that yarn online, I guess, or other people have had it and talked about it, and I would love to lay my hands on some sometime. There's Carrie the Yarny Elephant. Hey, my darling. Chrissy says sometimes she loses her internet connection, but if she does, she'll be back. Well, thank you, dear. Appreciate. Okay. Julie. Hey, Jules. Julie Chafee Miles is in the house. I've been missing you. But I know you've been having, lots of things going on. And Pat, I hope your ultrasound, I think you already had that. I hope that turns, not just hope, pray that the results turn out wonderful. Cheers and tables. And this is raspberry and pomegranate from Mama Swift. But then after I run out of my Mama Swift stash, boy, did Nana Michelle bless me with not only fruity teas, but jam and toast. I had that on Monday, and that was good. And she gave me a bunch of others. The biscuit tea. I hadn't tried the decaffeinated yet. I was going to save that for nighttime tea, but I definitely will. Oh my gosh, Auntie Mama's in the house. Auntie Mama's kitchen, and that's Uncle Daddy's woman. I love her. If you can't get up early enough in the morning to catch Auntie Mama, because she do get up early, catch her replays, and sometimes she comes on in the afternoon, and she might do a cooking thing or just a hanging out chat, which I seem to miss. Brenda said the Paw Ply guys ordered last night. So Brenda ordered from Daniel, Paw Ply guys. Can't wait to see your beautiful yarn up close and personal. Here to support your small business, my friend, and that's what we do. And I love that about you guys. Squirrel Squad is the best. Crazy Poppy Lady's here. Yes, I am one lucky girl. I prefer to call it blessed. But however you say it, it's a wonderful thing to get that shout out from Miss Bod. She's been helping me since almost day one, if not. And she's helped. She came on Miss Jeanette's DIY Creations a while ago, and not only came and took part in the chat and just was lovely, she gave, as she often does, a wonderful super chat. So I'm tickled to see her get around to my buddies too. And she got to Lisa and went up on her panel, Lisa's Crochet, one night late. But Crystal's she's up all hours. So Raynette Ross says, yes, ma'am, Crystal sent me here. Yay, yay, yay. You love my earrings? One of our lovely ladies, she has a podcast called Crafts by The Rose, Thee, and her name is Tina. And she gifted me with a bunch, and then lately I bought a bunch more. And let's see. Dana said, coping with yarn, coffee? Come on over. Just made some. It's still hot. And Madonna is welcoming Raynette Ross. Awesome. Welcome. So good to see you. Amen. Julie said she just got back from the hospital. Oh, no. You went in Monday. Hernias. They pushed 8 of them back in, and now you're heavily restricted. Sigh. What an ordeal. I can relate. I have had many, many hernia surgeries. And that pushing them back in, oh my gosh, that's no fun at all. So it's not Dina's fault that I have not updated the prayer list as I should have. I've been praying for you guys. The reason that I have is, well, I got a bunch of them. One's been I've had a whole lot of foot pain. And I know I keep whinging about it, and I'm going to try not to do that. But I've been near tears, y'all. But here's a praise report. Today, I put on some new shoes that my brother got me a while back that did nothing. I mean, my feet were so swollen, I almost couldn't. They worked, of course, in the shoe store, and it's not just a shoe store, it's one for like diabetics and different people with different foot problems and stuff. And I had my insert from the podiatrist, but they sold other inserts as well, and those other inserts are in these new shoes, and I just tried them again today, and they work, y'all, and they made a world of difference. But if I need to go back to the podiatrist, I will. I think that's so. Once I do that, I think. Thank you, Lord, and thank you all for prayers. I think I'll be doing all right. Thank you, Ashley, saying I deserve it. I don't know about the deserve, but I sure appreciate them, the shout outs. Debbie Marconi's here. I may slay her last name, but she knows who I mean. AJ's here to get his daily fiber, I bet. He tickles me with that. That's what I used to call it when I might not get much done, but I could show you something. So we'll get into this probably Friday. I got a whole bunch of stuff here. And these are not new, but just things I've run across as I'm digging out. And I think I started to say that a while ago. But I'll be showing y'all some, hey, Yarn at Play. That's a new name. So yay, yay, yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Teresa Harp. Yay. Let me just keep Laura Lee. Here. Auntie Mama says, hey, screaming squirrel. I am screaming today, aren't I? Oh, mercy. Ingrid's telling folks howdy do. Oh, she said Lady Bird Love sent her some Yorkshire biscuit tea. Absolutely delicious. And that's what I got too from Nana Michelle. Yeah, she said, Julie said she went in 4 a.m. Monday and just got home about the hernias and stuff. But we'll be praying for you, darling. The thing about the prayer list, I had talked about purging it making it shorter, kind of starting over and just leaving our regulars on and maybe the recent folks on. And I just hadn't gotten to it. I got tagged. I'm trying to keep up with this. And y'all know my ADD brain. I kind of been going, and then not getting anything done. So I will. Hang in there. There's Miss DOY, Miss Jeanette. I was so tickled for you that Miss Bag a Day came in. Yay, yay, yay. And she probably does come in, like I've said a lot before. She blessed David. She's blessed so many of us with coming in. And, with Lisa's Crochet, she came. I think I just mentioned that a while ago. Suzanne Wallens here from Sweden. Affordably Crafty Kim, I mentioned. She always keeps us up to date with what's going on. I know, David, I missed. I really wanted to get to that one about talking about yarn, but I did go back and look at it. David says to Affordably Crafty, my topic Tuesday yesterday was all about yarns, and I said that once my recent orders arrive, I won't buy any more. Everyone was like, yeah, right. David does do a good job of discipline. The boy has discipline, but not the boy, the man. I say that in a term. It's a term of endearment. But David has recently registered for, what is it? Some kind of men's, David, I forgot what it is. Something that is like a men's fiber, something that's coming up, I think, in New York. Hey, Ariel. Good to have you. Good to have you all. I'm just trying to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Consuelo's here. Now I think I've finally gotten through everybody and haven't sent. I love that. And the scent is like scents. That's great. Thank you for mods for helping with dropping folks. Okay, David says it's a men's fiber retreat in September. There we go. Couldn't get my words out. Anyway, let me, please indulge me a minute and I have been amiss, and until I get the Nightbot fixed, I keep saying that. I just been, like I've said, like, woo! But I got to get with Joe or Dana or somebody so that we can get Nightbot to put my Nutty Buddy team up. When I say Nutty Buddies, these are the folks that you may see in green, and they are the ones who donate a certain amount to my channel, and I try to set that money apart to use for shipping costs for giveaways and such. So, and I kind of went from newest members to the members I've had for the longest. So Jacqueline, that spells her name Jackelin, and Cheryl Balder. I'm just going to do this quickly, but I'll do a better job later, I hope. Sandra D. Crochet, Life in Stitches, that's our Stephanie. Angels Dragonfly Crochet and Things, and Digo, I believe, is still doing a fundraiser for her. So if you can help see Digo about that. I'm not sure if I saw Digo here or not, but if she's not here now, y'all know how to. She'll be along, or you'll run into her somewhere in the YouTube streets. Joyce M. Swenson, Nina Blue Nines, Jen's Life UK, Joe's Bowling, Sports and Ministry Talks TV, Nancy Marchevka, Allie's Crafts Pursuits, Kim's Crochet and Knits, Christy's Creations, Iva Hensley, Shell, who is Froggy Winna Knitting, Jen's Sidekick, Geraldine Darden, Bonnie Got Knits and More, Pat Craig Hollis, Lori Armstrong, She's Got Yarn Too, Nancy, and she just recently put up a video of the beautiful house she was staying in St. Augustine. Did y'all see that? Beautiful. Hey, Diana Brienne Fairchild. Thank you so much for coming, honey. And I got to get over to your house. I do. Crystal Vlogs and More Simmons, Crochet Life and Stuff with Deborah, Steals the Show Crochet and Chefs, SRV, Katrina's Crochet World, Hopeful Crafts with Hope Mahoney, Helen Pidcock, Simply Shelby TV, Trisha R, Fiber Floozy Crafts. There's a bunch of them. I'm blessed. Ola Joe, the Crocheting Sailor, Navy Fret Crochet and Crafts. That's our AJ. Starla, the Crafty Chef, Witchy Jacqueline Crochet, The Yarn Addict with Karen, Sarah's Little Corner of the Crochet World, Creatively Created Crochet. That's our Triple C. Setta's Place, Angel J Pray and Crochet, Linda Simpson over in the UK. Linda's Yarn Barn, Jamie's Hook Crochet, that's our Sandy, and you know she's got that adorable puppy Chester. Minister of Music, Terrence Trower, David Browning, Terry the Yarny Elephant, KO Crafts by Kelly, and she just recently had a birthday party, and it was really neat the way she did that. The Naughty Canuck, who is Jamie, almost done. I'm sorry I'm going through these so fast, but just to get on with the rest of our podcast today, and I hope to do a much better job in the future of recognizing you folks. And any of these folks I'm calling out, if mods can put up their link, I know I'm going through them so fast, just do the best you can. And if you, hey, Crafty Yarn Out with Darla, hey, Darla. We play, what is it, Words with Friends. I play with several of you on that. That's a lot of fun. Hey, Aussie Yarny. I've been looking at you too. Knitting Turnpike. That's our Gina. Did I say Coping with Yarn, Lisa? I think I did. Brenda the Newbie Crocheter. Nancy Peters. Crochet Every Day with Judy. These that I'm calling out last are the ones who've been members the longest. Gayla Rinkins, that Yarny Zebra and stuff. And I need to check on Dora Beth. I know she's been taking care of her mom. I got to get over, and you tried, but I went too fast. I'll do them slower later, Madonna. I just want to call everybody out today. And then I'll do like I did before and just do so many a day. My goal really is to get that doggone Nightbot working and let the Nightbot do our work for us. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, so don't, just get the ones who want if you want your link put up and you're a content creator, just to type CC and one of our lovely mods will put your link up. Let's see. Lori Knutson, Yarn Nut, Yarn and Crochet. That's our Gia. Shalette Thaxton, OM Granny Square. I think what I was saying is the ones I'm calling out now have been the members the longest. The ones I started with are the new ones. Pat Dancer, Crochet Nana, aka Michelle, Butterfly Dreams Crochet with Jeannie, and Michelle Sleeper. There's Jeannie. Hey, darling. Thank you to you all for being here. I see a whole lot of CCs, folks wanting their link put up, and that is great. I wanted to, since I'm cleaning up my room, Knit Crate had these bags. I'm sure I showed you this when I got it, and they were super duper cheap on their site. This was been a long time ago. I think they've run out. But one of these days, like Pa Kettle used to say, I want to learn to knit socks. And if I use the Kitchener stitch, that's what you use to close up the toes, I believe. Then this bag is big enough to put a sock project in. And this is something that you this helps you with the setup. And this is how some people have to pull out either a video tutorial or the pattern to remember how to do it, but this has it right on the bag. So what a cool thing that is. And it's a zippered pouch. So I just I'm running across all kinds of things as I'm pulling stuff out. Now keep this in mind. I'm pulling all these bags, boxes, and all this yarn I've accumulated over the year since my daughter cleaned it out. And it's just going to my bedroom to be sorted. And I'm purging and pulling out things that I'll be using for giveaways and such. But I got to get over there to the shelves first. So I'm just pulling all this stuff out. So that's just one of the things I found as I was digging through. Before I do anything else, let's read this little positive message from the book Madonna's going to get. I'm wondering if I'm ever going to get that book. She's good about waiting. This says, Certificate of Self-Worth. You are worthy of asking and you are worthy of getting. And I know you all don't need a word about giving, because y'all are the most giving folks ever, and I'm aspiring to be like y'all. I said this was the year of giveaways, and so far I've really been trying. I do it I love to do it. It's just money for postage, and it's gotten higher and higher and higher. Just paid my half a year fee for my post office box, and I'm sure our little post office is a whole lot cheaper than if some of you live in bigger cities or wherever. Half a year for me is $59, but when I started just less than 2 years ago is when I got my box. It was $40 for 6 months. So Dana worked her magic this morning. Before I get on to anything else, I need to do a video of this. This is about my moss stitch challenge. Hashtag GrannyDee's Moss Stitch May challenge. The May's about the month of May. Today is what? The 26th, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Counting today, you've got 6 days to, I know some of you have already done a project or two. I have to see it. So if you can't put it on any of my, I've got 2 Facebook groups. All this information is in the description box. I think the Facebook group, I'm not sure if I ever fixed that or not in my description. If you're new, if you're already in that first group, which is the same, goes by it's Knit, Purl, and Squirrel with GrannyDee. If you're already in that group, that's fine. If you put it in there, make sure you put the hashtag with your project or I won't be able to find it. Some of you have, if you don't do Facebook, if you don't do Instagram, that's fine. You could email me. Use the GrannyDee59 at mail.com. It's not Gmail, mail.com. Several people have done that, and I've got their picture. So what I'm going to do, since, people are, I'm looking here, there, and yon for pictures with the hashtag, I'm, writing them down in a book, and I'm going to be putting names on little slips of paper, and they're going to be going in my little silver bucket here. Reminds me of Lady Bird, her silver bucket, but this is the only way I could figure out how to do it. So it ends May 31st at 11:59. That's Eastern time. Don't wait till the last minute, because I got to find it. Write the little slip of paper down and stick it in there, and then close it out. And then so I will hopefully do the drawing sometime on June the 1st. Depends on how long it takes me, if I have to write down a whole bunch of names and, all that stuff. There's my Dago. And if I've missed anybody else, I do apologize. Hopefully I'll see you. And there's Ezra. Pivy does it all. Hey, honey. I love you too, Auntie Mom. I love how she calls me Granny Pearl. See you soon. Thank you for dropping in. We do get great ideas from each other and don't mind sharing, Kim's saying. Yeah, I got like that idea. I took Lady Bird's, who is Lisa from across the pond, about her silver bucket. But this morning on Dana's craft hour, she had already told me that she was going to donate a $10 Amazon gift card and pattern of your choice. Whoever I draw out of the bucket will get it. I was just going to do a prize. I wasn't even sure what prize I was going to do. I was thinking about doing some of these, the summer nights yarn, or either probably getting with the winter to see, because not everybody likes a number 1 weight yarn. There's 3 different colors of this. It did come from the Dollar Tree, but from the $3 set, it's the Dollar Tree Plus section. Not everybody's Dollar Tree has that. Hey, sweet Monda, are you home yet, honey? There's Tracy. Tracy, I was reading our new story today, and they talked about a handkerchief. I said, I bet people don't even hardly remember what handkerchiefs are. Didn't you give me this one and the other 2 pretty satiny ones? Had to show these because not a lot of people know what handkerchiefs are anymore. And if Dana, if you are still here and can get down, or Dina, or anybody, if anybody else is talking about donating prizes for the Moss Stitch Challenge, I'd appreciate it. Dana got a list, when she said what she was doing, then all these other people it was a snowball effect. It was crazy. And I was half asleep. Y'all know how I get on people's lives, and I'm sitting there watching, listening, working, and then people don't hear. If you don't hear from me, you know what's happened. So Dana said, "Hey, Granny," on this email, "here's a list of prizes. Maybe people can subscribe to your generous donors. Wouldn't that be great?" Amen. So Dana told you what and a pattern of the winner's choice. You know, Dana's got a bunch of patterns, over 25, probably more, over 30 now. She is a pattern designing whiz. I tell you what, and they are all gorgeous. Then Sandra from Sandra Dee Crochet piped up and said she would donate some stitch markers to the winner. All these is to the winner of the Moss Stitch Challenge. Jolene D said she would provide or donate a hook holder and yarn. Linda Simpson from across the pond, our beautiful Linda Simpson, said she would donate $10. Gia, Yarn Nut Yarn, I think she said crochet hooks. I think they might be the London K that she has on her site. And Nancy from Nancy's Hooked on Crochet said earrings. She's been making earrings and stitch markers. And Joe, Dana's hubby, you know Joe. Did we seated Joe? He's from Joe's Bowling Sports and Ministry Talks TV is donating $10. And cousin Angie from Loving Every Stitch by, you ready? Ruby baby. Oh, thank you, Monda. She donated $9.99. So that will be for the that's great, Monda. But if anybody else wants to, because YouTube takes money out of that, they take 30% out of that, but I'll make that part up. But if you would do it, I've got my PayPal and Cash App info in the description box. But thank you, Monda. That'll be cool. You didn't know that. That's great. Thank you all so much. Hey, Kelly, if I didn't say hey to anybody I missed. 45 now, Katrina. Are you kidding me? YouTube takes 45% out now. Katrina said, yikes. They make it so easy and it's so cute to do the super chats. And of course, I have the super chat on. But thank you, Monda. We'll get it. It'll be cool. And other people are saying things. They're donating there, and nobody else has. I mean, this is great. This is a crazy good list. Can you imagine one person's winning all these goodies? Woo! That's amazing to me. So let me ask you guys. Triple C says, stop. Laura Crojo Corner is donating digital. Oh, yes. Did I miss that? No, maybe you didn't have it on there. She's donating the printable craft planner. Okay. Somebody will get that down for me, then I'll add it to the list. Oh, thank you, Monda. You're a sweetheart. Give it up for Monda. But yeah, if y'all will not do super chats for the winner, but that was sweet. I would have made do. I would have figured something out, honey. Thank you so much. Y'all are just an amazing giving crew. All right. What is Miss Tracy Crochet Rocks talking about? Dana, your email box is full, and I have not heard from you yet about the list. Not sure. Hey, Chiquita Deborah. Thank you for your prayers. She says she's feeling much better, almost 100% with her leg pain. Let's give it up. Woo, to the Lord for a praise report. That is wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Well, feel like I've been hollering and just so excited. It's Whip Wednesday. What y'all got on your hooks? If you hadn't already, even if you have told me, because I've been so busy looking at this, that, and the third running my mouth. Oh my gosh, look at Julie. Yeah, well, like I said, it'll be June 1st, maybe even June 2nd when I get the list. I mean, when I get the winner picked. And once I get the winner picked, then I'll let all these people know. I'll get the winners, I guess the winners' emails, what I need to get to y'all. So then y'all can get with them and figure out how you're going to get your stuff to them. Okay, let's see what y'all got on your hooks and stuff. And if you want to tell me what's in your cup too, since I missed it. Coco says a tangled up graph can, LOL. Katrina says she's got Bag of Day's new summer shawl on her hook. Is that the real pretty fancy one? Is that the newest one? I've gotten behind a little bit. And Crochet Rocks Tracy says she's got a new blanket. Did a Whip Wednesday, but it took ages to upload. VJ, hey honey, kitchen scrubbies, what she's got. Those are important to do. And I ran up a couple on my little Addy that I got from Edna. I've used that thing so much to scrub. It's got a little bit of a hole in it, so I need to make some more. Angela Wright is knitting a pair of socks. Kim is cleaning her house because she's ignored it long enough. You take it easy, Kim. I know you know your limits, so do a little bit, then rest a little bit, right? And why am I doing this when I can look right here? Love, love, love my fruity tea from Miss Monda has donated before. Nana Michelle, Mama Swift. Let's see. Where was I going? Hope somebody's keeping up with or I can go back and look at the donations after it processes and goes to replay. Okay, Crochet Rocks and VJ Kitchen Scrubby. Kim said she was cleaning up. Angela said she was doing socks. Crafty Yarn Owl with Darlis is a new tutorial for another summer top. We want to get over there and check that out. Is Sweet Tea not here? She's had a terrible cold, and I've been terrible. Yesterday was my daughter's birthday, so called her a couple times, and I hadn't been worth diddly being in, with the feet and stuff, but they're doing much, much better. So I will check on T. If anybody else has heard, okay, thank you, Sweet Dana. Thank you, darling. Yes, definitely be praying for T, which, she's our regular, Teresa Patton. She's been sick with a head cold and then just all the other junk that's going on with, her health is not the best, and with her husband's, dementia. And Miss Stitching Ain't Easy, Ashley's decorating a gnome home. And make sure you check all these people out. Daniel says he will donate a coupon code for his yarn. Dana's getting all this stuff down. Miss Ingrid said at Cocktails and Crochet with Coco. Oh, my hat. LOL. I missed what she's saying that too. Consuela saying hey to Dina. Crochet Rock says she's so behind. What you so behind in, darling? I stay behind. Katrina says, yeah, it's her. Oh, yeah, that new one. You're so in love with that stitch. Hey, were you the one that said you were doing it in a sparkly, was it black, white, and pink? Something like that? You may not. I may have you totally mixed up with somebody else, but I'm thinking that's you. Laura Lee says, Dina, take her off the prayer list. Yeah, I'm going to be taking most everybody off except our regulars and just recent people. I just hadn't done it yet. Tracy, don't stress. Just don't even stress about it. She says she feels a million miles behind. Katrina's Crochet World says, and I have coffee as always in my cup. And Dana, I've even thought about extending the challenge through June. What do you think about that? Because some people are just now getting to it, and I know there's all kinds of other challenges. What do y'all think about that? It doesn't have to just be May. It can be May and June. Y'all tell me what you think about that, because I know some of you were. I know David had another, maybe a shawl or something he was going to do, but he knew he wouldn't get it done in time. And there were some other people who said that too. So we could always extend it, I think. But y'all say. Let's see. I think I see Katrina says she's got coffee in her cup as usual. Hook me up with Christy. Says she'll donate a pair of miniature yarn hank earrings she made. Those are so cute, and that's so sweet of you. Angela says she's drinking sweet tea, knitting socks. And Crochet Rocks Tracy's having a duvet day after having her COVID shot. You lay around, girl. Just take it easy. Dina says, Kim, ignore the house. No, you didn't. You were filling it with yarn. That's insulation. We all doing that. Consuela says pillow covers. Crotchety Clogger says that's what she's doing is cleaning. Hey, Chandra Jenna with a smile, sweetie. Not sure whether I told you howdy. She said CC for her, which I'm sure somebody's already got her. Kim says also keeping a close eye on Cisco. She's on antibiotics and pain meds. Yeah, we missed you yesterday, Kim, but it was because Cisco wasn't well, right? And we totally understood that. Coco says she thinks she's figured out a system now, though. Should be untangled soon. Okay. Kelly says she's going to be working on the baby blanket after she cooks dinner. Dana says, okay, send me the updated donation list. Madonna says the Ply guys want to, yeah, just read that, the coupon code. And I think Dana's getting all this stuff down for me. And hey, Brenda, got another Brenda Simon. She's new to the channel. Welcome, welcome. You have just joined the Squirrel Squad, which means you subscribed and you're here, and I love it. Sparkles Hope Chest, our Pat Frazier's here. She's telling Dina about, updates for the prayer list. Hey, Christina Anderson, honey. My goodness, it's already 6 o'clock. I didn't even get into the whips. I'll show you those all the time anyway. But David's coming on right after me. And y'all forgive me for not. Oh, mercy. I have a lot more to read, but I will read it. I promise. And thank y'all for all your donations. What I need to know is, would y'all like me to extend it? Since there's only 9 days left and we're getting all these wonderful prizes, should we extend it through the month of June? Now, I know, and I don't want to, well, it happens. There's overlaps with challenges and tags and this and that. I'm imagining who hit them. Was it me? Was it? Let me check. Sometimes it's an accident. King Bakes Gaming, I'm sorry. I think it was a mistake that you got whacked. King Bakes Gaming, hello. Did you see me, Ducky? He says I said hello. I'm sorry I didn't. I got behind, and I'm sorry that happened. Let's see, there was another message up here. He said, I love eating lobster, which kind of didn't go with anything. Let's make sure there was nothing. Thanks so much for saying that. He did come in saying, hello, everyone. Let's see what else. And he was just saying, is that Grandma Ducky? Maybe he says, Grandma Ducky in here? I'm not sure, but maybe it was a mistake. So apologies if it was a mistake. Okay. Yeah, it's booping time, so we can get over to David's. I don't want to run into his time. Just extend my crochet nook and everybody the moss stitch challenge. You know, we've been going over all these wonderful prizes and people saying they're donating this and that. That would be the winner of the moss stitch challenge. And some of you are just now kind of finding out about it. I came out with the announcement video on May 1st. Or should I just stick to ending it on May 31st, going ahead with the winner, and maybe we'll do another challenge later on? I'm just feeling like we're getting so many wonderful things, and I know some folks have, like I said, wanting to make other projects, because you could make as many as you wanted to. Like, say, just picking David, for instance, say he wanted to do 3 projects, well, then his name would go into the silver bucket back here, and this is what I would pick from 3 different times. So be thinking about it. We'll talk more about it, or I'll come on with a video or something about it. And but let's hurry and get over to David's. See, my crochet hook said, please extend it. Maybe I'll put on the, I might put a poll on the community thing. We'll think about it. But oh my gosh, 6 minutes have already gone by. Y'all be sweet. Don't be ugly. And we'll see you Friday. Same squirrel time, same squirrel station. But remember, Saturday and Sunday, or for the new people, I'm on 2 hours earlier. On Saturday and Sunday, I come on at 3. Let's go, and I will see y'all at David's. Hey, sweet Mimi. Oh, he might lose power. Okay, darling. She thought I should extend. Okay, we'll talk more about it on Friday. Okay? Boop, bitty, boop, boop. See you at David's. Boop. Boop. Not coming up.